Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is.
Brand new LCP.
Right now, if you are listening, you are tuned in right now to a bonus episode of that.
Brand new LCP.
Streaming exclusively on Apple Podcasts via Lunchroom Plus. Now, man, I came across a video last week, which I seen on Good Morning America. And I had to go and scroll to try to find the video. Now, you guys know, I always talk about dating, like love and just everything in general. But that's one of my favorite topics. Now, in the video I seen, this plus size woman, she was very popular on TikTok, and she has a husband. She's married. She has a husband who is quote unquote in shape, who is muscular, who society would deem as quote unquote sexy. And we know now when it comes to even men or women that's plus size, that's quote unquote overweight, society would see them as less sexy. I'm not saying I agree with that because I don't. But she posted a video of herself and her husband, again, who society would see as sexy, a man who is muscular, who is toned, who goes to the gym often. And she had to deal with backlash from that video from other women and men. But it was a lot of women who commented on her video and said that, I don't know why your husband is with you. He needs somebody like me. I don't know why your husband is with you. There's no way he can be happy with a woman that's plus size. Now, a couple episodes ago, I spoke about that and how even on Instagram, which is Lunchroom Chatter Pod, and how I believe that somebody being sexy, somebody being quote unquote good to look at does not mean that that person is desirable. Does not mean that that person is husband or wife material simply because you may be attractive. But in the day and age that we hold on. But in the day and age that we live in now, a lot of people attribute, being wife or husband material to my looks. Like, how many times have you guys gone on Instagram and you see women say, look, I know I'm wife material. Do you see this body? Do you see all of this? And I'm like, that don't mean shit. Like, looking good means that somebody simply has increased desire to fuck you. It don't mean that you make a better wife than a woman that's plus size, because that's when other traits come in. Somebody being, a great sense of humor, being loving, being affectionate, being caring, just having an open mindset. Like, it's so many things that play a part in you being a wife as opposed to simply looking good. Like, we can leave here right now, any man. We can go in Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and we can see a woman that looks good because she looks good. It's like, yes, as men, we might look, but it don't mean that we want to see that person for the next 50, 60 fucking years, because she may only be a woman that's good to look at and nothing else. But let's dive into this clip right now. Again, this clip is from Good Morning America. This was from a TikTok user who responded to users who think that her husband should be with someone thinner.
Beauty standards, we don't make sense. The world looks at us and immediately values Scott more than me. These comments were nothing about me or my humor or my platform, and they were all about the differences in my husband's and mine's body, and just valuing me and my relationship and my relationship with him down to something as simple as my size and his size. How sad is it that someone believes that their worth in a relationship should be solely reduced to how they look? And when she approached it in that way, as you should be with somebody who looks like me, it was just basically the exact same thing that I have unlearned my entire life. I have unlearned that my value in my relationship with my husband has anything to do with my body. I spent many years feeling like I wasn't worthy of many things. Happiness, a great career, the love from my partner. Scott has been my partner since we were 15 years old. His love has never changed for me. How I've allowed him to love me has, to realize that how I felt about myself directly impacted him on the experiences we had together. I pushed him away for so many years, making him feel silly for ever loving me. And I'm very grateful that he stuck with me and through that, because that's not a fun place for anybody to be, especially not wanting to love somebody so deeply and them not realizing how lovable and important they are. Inside or outside of the beauty standards, everybody is struggling with them from two opposite ends of the spectrum, when realistically, taking a step back and realizing that your body has zero impact on who you are and what you're capable of is so freeing as a human being. So if we can help the younger generations just not learn it so that they don't have to unlearn it, I think that that's really, really cool.
School is back at JCPenney, and the savings.
I want to clap it up because everything she said right there in that clip, I felt like it was amazing, and like seeing her growth over time, and how she said that even there was a time when her husband, you know, he was attracted to her, he wanted her, you know, he showed action that he wanted to be with her, but there was a time in that same realm when she doubted herself, where he, as the man, even before they got married, like he let her know, like, you are what I want. Like size, you know, whether you plus size or slim, whatever the case may be, you are the person I want to be with. Like he let her know that, but she had self-doubt. She had, you know, internal things that she had to work on, because we know society, they push being slim, having the hips, having a certain ass. Like that's what society would see as sexy or more desirable, or just the people who they hold to a higher standard. Now we see it now where, I hate bringing them up, but with the Kardashians, where a lot of people see the Kardashians, or, you know, the celebrities who are slim, who have the fake bodies, as like sort of like the pinnacle of what beauty looks like. And then on the flip side, you have Lizzo, who I have critiqued in the past, not for her weight. I critique her because of some of the shit she do. Like when you go to a Laker game and you got a t-shirt and you got your ass out, your whole entire ass out at a Laker game, and you got kids behind you. Now you're a celebrity. You go to a Laker game, everybody know they put celebrities up on the Jumbotron. They put Lizzo up on the Jumbotron. You got kids looking up at the Jumbotron. She turn around and show her ass to let you know, my ass is out in my t-shirt, and you start twerking for the Jumbotron with kids watching. Yes, that I have an issue with. But, you know, now people flipping it, well, you know, you have an issue because of her size. No, the fuck I don't. I don't give a fuck about her size. And that's, I said months ago on the podcast, even a couple weeks ago, that somebody being quote unquote sexy is not going to lure me in regards to making me want to marry somebody. Because as I said earlier, there's certain qualities that come into play. Like when you start talking about long-term aspects in regards to being with somebody, because you can only look at somebody for so long before eventually that shit gonna get old. And that's why you got people like Jay-Z, you got people, you know, who are married to women who society would see as quote unquote sexy, but they still cheat. Now, again, some of that may be internally and simply what that man wants to do, but simply being beautiful is not going to keep your man there if that's not where he wants to be. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning into this short bonus episode exclusively on that
Brand new LCP
Lunchroom Chatter Plus. Now, again, I want you guys to hit up my IG at Lunchroom Chatter Pod and let me know what you think. So you guys, please don't text it. Send a voice message via DM on Lunchroom Chatter Pod and let me know what you think. If you came across somebody who was plus size, now they have all the qualities that you look for in a husband or wife, but they were plus size. Because everybody has the right, or, you know, the freedom to desire somebody who's fit, you know, who's quote unquote sexy, slim, toned, muscular, but we all don't get that. So if you came across somebody who was plus size and you just simply enjoyed being around them. They had all the qualities that you want in a husband or wife, but they was plus size. Would you give them a chance, or would you automatically cut them off because their size isn't what you want? Again, send a voice message strictly via Instagram at Lunchroom Chat Pod. You guys stay tuned in. I got more bonus content on the way. Hey, man, you guys out there, man, who stay showing love, stay showing support, stay supporting bonus episodes, but most importantly, share the podcast on social media, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like, that's the only way to keep the podcast growing and growing and growing. So you guys out there, man, who stay locked in, who stay showing love, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Brand new LCP.